Hello everyone, welcome to Even More Mail. I'm not going to waste any time because we get a lot of mail to get through. Let's get started.
Our first letter is from Torrance, California.
I'm a shark.
Do 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 do.
Is that a song?
Baby shark do 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 do.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, this is Baby Shark.
That's right. Wow, you just brought back like a jillion memories to my brain. Baby shark do 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 do, and then it's like Mama shark do 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 do, and it's like Daddy shark do 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 do, and it's like then
Grandma shark.
Grandma shark do 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 do.
And then Grandpa shark do 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 do.
Does he eat with his butt? What the crap? What's wrong with Grandpa shark?
I don't know.
Okay, anyway.
Here's your letter.
Okay, this letter.
There's a part 2, just so you know.
There's part 2. Dearest Mal and Stephen. Don't know how to abbreviate Stephen without the PH. So it actually came out Steffi. Dearest Mal and Steffi. I'm okay with that. How are y'all? I am fine. Thank you for asking in your last letter. You didn't write the last letter, but it helps with the loneliness. I enjoy watching your videos. Surprise, surprise. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Something about a meal. I feel like we're on a first name basis after never meeting him. Your videos are a great pick-me-up as I am writing this while bored and watching one of your videos as you go on and on about cat litter pellets. That sounds about right for a typical Stephen Vlog episode. And I regularly watch them. Shout out to Mal because I don't have anything to say to her, but don't want to leave her out. Question for Steffi. How do you feel about America's dependence on foreign pizza? It's funny because it said foreign oil, but oil was crossed out. It said foreign pizza. I've also watched some of the other StephenMail, and almost everyone sends you art. I took the time to include a drawing that my 3-year-old brother may or may not have drawn, given to my mom, and put on the fridge. Bye. Best wishes, Harrison. Postscript. Are y'all religious? Well, the first question was...
How do you feel about our dependence on foreign pizza?
How do we depend? Okay. I love pizza, and I would be okay with importing pizza if it was unique.
I've had Japanese pizza.
I haven't had a whole lot of pizza, and that's
I had barbecue sauce on it.
Especially because pizza is like one of my favorite
And it had very, very
ever.
thin onions on it, so that after it cooked, the heat coming off the pizza made the onions move a little bit.
What?
We really weren't sure that they were onions at first. But it was good pizza.
It's creepy. I'm not sure how I feel about that. As far as the religious question, we never really talk about religion or politics or any
Controversial
topics, just because my general reasoning has always been that some people will love you for stuff, some people will hate you for stuff, and no matter what you say, there will be someone that dislikes you for some stupid reason. So if we were religious, there'd be people that hated us. If we weren't religious, there'd be people that hated us. And since we never discussed that anyway, we just remain on neutral ground.
We're ambiguous.
Ambiguous.
Is it enigma? Is the word I want?
An enigma?
Yeah.
You could use either.
Okay.
I don't think it matters.
Here's the drawing.
Also on the back, it says, I didn't take the drawing off the fridge. I don't have a brother. Where I got the drawing, though, you'll never know. And we have a drawing. This is Stephen, and this is Mal. I'm the one in the red.
The short one.
I'm the short one, and Mal
I get
is
to be tall.
This is actually... It's funny because this is like the stereotypical little kid drawing, too.
Yes.
Like, it looks perfect. I almost want to put it on the fridge and be like, little Jimmy did that. That's awesome. I like that. Anyway, Harrison, thank you very much for the letter and also for the wonderful, what will probably be fridge art. We're going to move on to the next letter, which is from...
Lauren in Enid, Oklahoma.
Enid?
E-N-I-D.
Enid? Enid?
Oklahoma.
Or Dine Backwards, which is easier to remember. Also, I wanted to point out that there's a picture of Sagan on the front here and Cap on the back, which is pretty cute. And we'll get to the actual letter. It says, Dear Mal and Stephen, I think it's awesome that you make videos for a living. I would want to do that when I grow up. It stinks that you're not going to Comic-Con in Dallas during May, because that's what my family is doing for our summer vacation. I hope Kep gets better. Sincerely, Lauren. Well, thank you, Lauren. And Kep is been feeling better.
He's not
mostly.
sick where
he's not really intestinally sick.
Yeah.
It's his teeth now. Mm-hmm. Poor cat always.
It's like having a cavity.
Yeah.
On every tooth, pain-wise.
It's sad that the poor cat always has something wrong with him, but I think he's going to get better. Also, whenever they turn into adults, which will be magically in like a month, we're going to maybe move them to a grain-free food.
And see if that helps, because he could have an allergy.
Yeah, it might help them, so that would be good. And also included is a recipe for a pizza. So thank you very much, Lauren.
And we have a Valentine.
And a Valentine. Oh man, we haven't opened mail in a while, and I apologize for that, but life has been busy. And it says things I like to watch, and then it says love, and it says Chuck Conroy, Stephen Plays, Stephen Vlog, Angry Birds, art, Pokemon, and things I like to play 3DS. Very cool. And then it says Happy Valentine's Day to Mal, Stephen, and Kitties from Lauren. Well, thank you very much, Lauren. I appreciate the letter and the art and the recipe. And we're going to move on to the next letter, which is from
Kirsten in Elk Grove, California. Have a flower.
Flower. Flower power. I'll stop. To Stephen Plays. Dear Stephen, I am a big fan of your Let's Plays and vlogs. I found out about you through the Minecraft videos you do with Mal. By the way, you guys are lucky to have each other. Yes, I completely agree. I hope I could see you guys if you go to PAX Prime. We will be there. Well, I mean, we should, as long as we get our tickets. Sincerely, Kirsten. Shiny Icy on YouTube and DeviantArt. And this is, by the way, I wrote this at school. Oh, cool. That you had free time to do this at school. I presume that you got all your work done. I don't know. I hear it from her all the time because she's a teacher, so she stays on the students. And then we have Mal the Queen and Stephen the King. Actually, Mal just told me like 2 hours ago that she was the queen. She was talking about something. She says, listen, I'm the queen. She's talking about the house. I was like, you're the queen. But you can actually see there, we have Mal and me as the king and queen. And we also have, yes, Kepler, that's right. This looks like Binding of Isaac.
That's what I was going to say.
And I'm not, poor cat. And I'm not sure if that's what this is supposed to be, but the art style is certainly similar. It looks like baby Isaac in a diaper or something. Aw, now it's precious. Anyway, Kirsten, I appreciate the letter. Well, your name could be Kirsten. I don't know. I'm not really sure the proper pronunciation of that. I think it's Kirsten, but it might be Kirsten. So, I will end this off 2 ways. Thank you very much, Kirsten. Thank you very much, Kirsten. And if you have a friend that has the other name, you can just show this video and they have a free thank you. We're going to move on to the next letter.
This is a very interesting package that we received one day in the mail.
An interesting package?
First off, it doesn't really have a return address on it from a person. It's coming from the Mail Recovery Center in Georgia.
That's weird.
So
it's something that like got lost?
Or maybe the packaging was destroyed, so they stuck it in this.
Huh. Yeah, I guess we're about to discover what it is. We have the actual package, which is from Skyler in Minooka, Illinois. And it looks like it's already kind of been opened by maybe the U.S. Postal Service. So let's open this up, and we have a letter here. And here we go. Dear Stephen and Mal, hello, Mega Craig here. I hope you liked the legend I made for you guys. I was going straight from memory so I could have missed important detail. And that's this thing, which is something separate that we'll read in a moment. I recently downloaded a Legend of Zelda font for a future Let's Play I'm planning, so I decided to make a legend for you. An alternative title for it was going to be The Legend of Mal, and then in brackets, Stephen is the main character. Because it's funny if you've played the games, which you have. Anyway, I did send you guys a message before, but I felt like making another to add things I didn't before or clear up on a few things. First of all, it was a demo Friday on the game station I saw. That's how I first discovered you. Wow, that was the game that me and Emil did. That
Castle
was
Crashers?
Not Castle Crashers. I think we showed that not Dynasty Warriors. I don't know. Some old Saturn game that got reported. As you know, I live in Minooka, which no one knows what Minooka is unless you live or have lived here, which makes sense because it's a fairly small town. I'm 16, turning 17 in March. Hopefully I turn 17 after you get this letter. And I'm also a video editor. I've done side jobs for bands and other things, even military ceremonies because of my uncle. I've been on YouTube technically since 2006, but I've gone through 3 other accounts, but had to make a new one for stupid reasons. But Mega Craig is going to be here to stay. Oh, and I'm also planning on going to college for video editing and post-production, going to Columbia in Chicago, which I'm excited for. Now for some questions. Number 1, do you know of any studio-type mics that are somewhat cheap? By that I mean something that won't destroy my wallet, if you know what I mean. So around $100 so I can get better audio recording for Let's Plays. Most people that want an actual mic go for the Blue Snowball, I think it's called. I don't actually use that because I prefer headsets. One of the reasons I prefer headsets is because me and Mal do a lot of stuff together, and we both have to have like separate mics and be up in front of them, so I prefer headsets. But if you want a mic, a lot of people use the Blue Snowball. If I have to record something that doesn't require a headset, I use the mic that we're using right now, which is the Rode video mic. But you could use that and it sounds great, but you'll have to get like a stand and stuff for it. But I think I don't know how much I paid for that mic. I think it was like $120 or $130, so it might be a little more than you were looking to spend. Number 2, I'm planning on making a vlog channel. How should I go about doing this? Well, you need a camera. And the only thing I would really suggest for anyone looking to start a vlog channel, or really any kind of channel, is don't overwork yourself. Especially with vlogs, people feel the need to keep a daily vlog, and it's not mandatory. I mean, Josh Jepson's now doing a weekly vlog. They're entertaining to watch. You don't have to be, or you don't feel obligated to film every single day. And I would highly recommend considering that, because a lot of people, especially yourself, I know that you're going to be in high school. You have a lot of other stuff going on, so don't feel obligated to do one every single day. Number 3, do you or have you guys played Kingdom Hearts? If so, what's your opinion? And have you played Jak and Daxter as well? Because I love that game, and I've even Let's Played it, as well as Kingdom Hearts 2.
I've played a little bit of the first one.
You've played Kingdom Hearts?
The first one.
How much?
I got into some city at nighttime, and then I couldn't figure the way out of it to move on to the next space, and I was renting it, so I had to return it anyway. That's as far as I got. Oh.
Well, I've never played it. It's something that I've always wanted to get into because the series is so popular. As far as Jak and Daxter, we own like 2 of the games, I think. I think we own 2 of the games, but I've actually never played them. That's about it. Thanks for taking the time to read this message. Both of you are awesome and hope you have a great 2013. P.S. I put a few more retro games in the package like last time. Not sure what as I'm typing this, but I hope you like it. And yes, my weird packaging is meant to be funny. And sorry, the Band-Aids got stuck last time. Sincerely, Skyler. That's why it's taken so long to get this. More than likely...
No, the other one was the one with the Band-Aids.
Oh, well, the other one made it. I remember the Band-Aids. I was thinking that maybe there were Band-Aids on this as well. Oh. Well, for some odd reason, it took a long time to get your package because it was opened by the post office, and then they were like, oh, I guess the packaging, or the contents aren't bombs, and then they put it in a new package and they sent it our way. And I'm going to quickly read this sheet before we look at the games. The Legend of Stephen and Mal. The Legend of Stephen and Mal goes way back. The adventure starts at a video college where a film student wanted to improve on his editing. So he actually made a vlog and called it Stephen Vlog. Little did he know it was going to be a huge success on the YouTubes. As people saw more of his life, they knew more about it, and people actually got connected. They felt like they were there, part of the experience. For many episodes, we went through his college life with his roommates Alex and Dan. Then we get our first look at Mal, not in person, but through Skype. But even Stephen talking to his girlfriend won't stop Alex and Dan with their pranks. The college life comes to a close and Stephen gets his degree. After proposing in a really creative way, Stephen and Mal get married. As their lives go on, they go to many places, meet a lot of people, eat all kinds of food, and eventually even get cats. So now there are 2 new members of the family, Sagan and Kepler. And so the legend continues, and I hope it does for another 3 years and beyond. And while all of this is going on, Stephen and Mal also play video games for the kind people at home and give them non-stop entertainment. And it is much appreciated. It was a very nice synopsis of like the last 3 years of my life. The actual games we have here, we have Gex 64, Enter the Gecko, and we have Super Hang-On for the Genesis. We have Spider-Man for the Genesis, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Do you remember Power Rangers?
Yes.
Did you watch Power Rangers?
Yes.
Someone asked me that in a comment recently, or something, and I didn't know because you weren't around to ask.
Yes.
I didn't watch a whole lot of it, but I was wondering if you did.
I did.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had action figures for it, and the bad guys, like when you hit them in the center, like they died or something. Like
I never had toys.
Oh, well, wasn't it like that in the actual?
I mean, they
series?
just sort of got hit, and they'd be like, "Oh," and then they'd fall on the ground. And
they were always very theatrical too. Yeah. They were like, "Whoa!" But I thought you had to like hit them in the like right here or something.
From like Japan. Like
the concept was.
The concept.
The version that we had wasn't, right?
No.
And I don't remember what the name is, but I had a friend once that was like really obsessed with the Japanese version. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on, but Skyler, thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Very nice leather, wonderful games, and I also appreciate the legend of Stephen and Mal. It's nice, especially now that we're into Twilight Princess. And that's going to be it for this mail episode. For everyone that sent something in, thank you so much. And if you want to send something in, you can go over to the channel page and click the About tab. Our address is listed there. And that's going to be it. So thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time for more mail, which will be very soon. Very, very soon.